welcome to East India Company overview video. My name is Kim Soares, I'm lead designer here at Nitro Games, and in this video I'm going to give you a good overview of East India Company as a game. First, let's try out campaigns. We have a grand campaign in the game that spans 200 years, but if the player wants to play smaller parts, he can also choose shorter campaigns, for example from 1650 to 1700. There are 8 different nationalities you can choose from, and I would like to point out these are national East India companies, so you play company, not the nation itself. Okay, let's just delve into the mayhem. We have 3 different game views. This one here is strategic level, so here I can see the whole game world in real time, I might add, from Europe to Africa and all the way to the East Indies here. The main actions I do here is I control my fleets. I can give them move orders. I can order them to take patrol routes, so they will patrol the seas and keep a lookout for enemy fleets. I can also tell them to attack ports. I just show it here, like this, but I have so bad odds, so I'm not going to take it right now. Trading is integral part of the game, and I can do it manually, but also I can make it automated. So right now I'm telling these guys here to start automated trading route from Cochin. They went there, they bought as much tea as they can, then they will sail back home port in Europe, sell it away, buy some export items from home port, come back here, sell more tea, and they will continue it until I tell them otherwise. But let's see if I have other fleet here. Okay, Goa. From the flag I can tell it's my port. I will enter the port and show you how the trading is done if done manually. Here I can see the port view, and I can see my fleet here, fleet commander. Fleet commanders have different skills as they gain levels, and here I can see the ships, ship details for them. This is East Indiaman, for example, this fleet, and right now they don't have any cargo, but I just open trading post here, and trading is really simple to do. I just drag items one at a time if I want, or I can drag everything I can if I want. Let's see, like this and like this. And here at a glance I can also see how much profit I'm going to make when I sell them back home. So spices, which is one of the main trade items in the game, gives out the best profit. But prices are dynamic in East India Company, so you have to pay attention to it. For example, if I buy a lot of spice here, the price I pay for it will go up, and likewise if I sell a lot of spice back to my home port, the price there will go down. So prices have that basic dynamic, and you have to play that dynamic and play the market to make profit. You can also affect profit by building trading posts. You can do it if you own the port, and building better levels of trading posts gives you better discounts, and you can also build warehouses to store items. You can build shipyards, so you can build ships in different ports, not just your home port. And for defense, you can build forts and garrisons. Also, here I'm going to show you a bit about diplomacy. Here we can see different companies in the game. I'm playing Spain right now. This first one is Wealth. Next one is how many ships each company has. But the most important thing here is company power. So company power is combined and calculated from all the rest of the values. And for example here I can see that I'm almost the weakest, only Netherlands is weaker than me. I shall remember that. I select Netherlands here and I go to negotiate with them. Here you can see the negotiation power bar. The more it's on the red side here on the left, the less likely the other company is going to accept whatever you offer them. But if you get it here on the green side, the more green side it's on, the more likely they are to accept your offer. Right now, because Netherlands is reserved towards me, it's on the red to start with. I can affect it with money and I can ask them to sell me ivory. I give them a little bit more money. And also I can use threats. Because I'm stronger than Netherlands, I can threat them with war. For example, let me just clear this up. I will take ivory. Right now they're not going to accept because they don't like me, and basically I'm asking them to give me 99 tons of ivory for free. But as I'm stronger, I can threat them, and you can see it drops considerably. And then I just put small amount of money and they did accept. But because I threat them, they will remember it for a long time to come. And so you can use it for get short-term upper hand, but if you threat someone, they are going to remember it for a long time. Okay, let's just leave here and go back to strategic level. Let's take this fleet here. I'm going to attack someone, but first, as you can see here, this circle here is fleet range. Every fleet in the game has range, and it's like analogy of the fact that the fleets had to visit ports on their journeys to refresh the supplies of water, food for the crew. So having the fleet range makes each and every port in the game important, because if enemy companies control some port, you can't go there, and especially if you don't have access to these ports in the tip of the Africa, you can be effectively cut off from the East Indies. So you have to pay attention that you have access to important ports in key locations.